coming to you guys with a new video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Better Length clip-ins. So thank you so much to Better Length for sponsoring today's video. As y'all see, I have my natural hair out, y'all, looking real nice, real healthy. I actually got it professionally washed. I got a hydration treatment, I got it blow dried and flat iron, and I got a really nice trim. So I'll actually show you a before and after here so you guys can see what that looks like. My ends were so bad, and I have been doing some bootleg trims myself, but I needed just like a blunt snip, snip, snip cut, okay? I just needed to let the dead weight off, okay? I'm enjoying my hair. I'm probably gonna just make it a habit to get a trim a little bit more often. I think that's been like my issue with retaining length. My hair grows, as y'all saw from the before and after, it grows, but I just have trouble with retaining length, and I think some of that is I'm not getting a professional cut when I need it. Because when I'm doing my cut, I just be like, I don't want to cut too much, I don't know what I'm doing. So I just need to leave that to professionals, okay? Sometimes you gotta leave stuff where it's at. Anyway, so I'm gonna be showing you guys how I put in my Better Length clip-ins. So what I like about clip-ins is it's somewhat of a protective style. I wouldn't go as far and say it's a super duper great protective style because you're still having your hair out. So for those of you that don't know what protective styling is, essentially it's like a wig. It could be a sew-in some instances. It could be braids. It's basically anything where you're not manipulating your natural hair. You're allowing it to stay where it's at, grow. You can you can oil your scalp and things of that nature and allow your hair just to grow, and you're not constantly touching it. Because listen, I know y'all like, if she don't start touching her hair, I just can't help it. When it's out, it's like you want to just want to you know so with that, protective styling is like my go-to. As y'all know, this is a wig channel. We love a good wig over here. I've been working with Better Length, y'all, I think since like 2016. So that's when I first got clip-ins from them, and then they sent me like a new set of clip-ins, I think maybe last year. So now I just kind of combined the both. They're very similar in style. I love their, so I'm actually looking down so I can make sure I get the right one. So I have their Kinky coarse clip-in set. This is their 18-inch. It's in the natural color that it comes with from them. So on their website, they have several different types of clip-ins you can choose from. But the Kinky coarse that I'll be showing you guys is really good for like a blowout on natural hair. But I will be showing you guys how it looks when you flat iron the Kinky coarse, which matches natural hair straighten perfectly. I will say for my hair, I have thick hair. You probably can't tell like from this, but I'll show you guys my natural hair in its natural state. Actually, this is, I believe, with no product. If it does have product, it's probably just like leave-in conditioner spray or something like that. But so yeah, my hair is really thick, but like my strands aren't super duper coarse. So that's why I can get a really nice blowout flat iron, is because my actual strands aren't super like coarse. I actually was talking to my beautician about that, and I'll leave her information down below if you're in the Birmingham, Alabama area. Gabrielle, that's my girl. She also has a YouTube channel, so I mean, like, it's a 2-for-1. We love to see it. Oh, this is the next video after the quit video. Hey! Welcome back! Annoying. Here are my Better Length clip-ins. I kept it in its original cute little bag that it comes with. I love it because it's like satin, very protective of the hair. So, love that. I have more of my older ones. I just put them in here. Clean. Are they clean? Are these clean? They're worn. They're worn. I think these are more, yeah, I can tell that these are cleaner. They feel like more like blowed out. Yep. So I'm gonna just use a few of these, and I'm gonna show you guys just how easy it is to install clip-ins and to make them look super natural. That's one thing that I do love about clip-ins as opposed to like wigs and weaves, that you get a more natural looks. Maybe you just want a little bit of length or you want a little bit of volume. You can use clip-ins for a variety of different reasons. So my hair is, I literally just got it done yesterday. What's today? Wednesday? Yesterday. So it's still, and it's super like freshly done phase. I didn't have her add any curls or anything because I knew I'd have to do this video. So this is just a good look at my hair. I'm actually going to spin around so you guys can see the back, so you guys can get a little before and after the clip-in install. Y'all, my hair is so healthy. I'm literally health over length. Like, my hair looks so healthy. And usually I don't get it cut like in a blunt cut like this, but I like that. I think that looks really cute. I usually do like a V kind of cut, if y'all know what I'm talking about, where it's like this side grows faster than this side, so I'm actually glad that she didn't cut this to match this, so this just needs to catch up. And then my hair just naturally doesn't grow as fast in the front, Probably because that's the area that I'm manipulating the most. Y'all know how that is. Like trying to leave a little bit out, just a little bit to make the wigs look natural and all that. So the front of my hair has always been shorter and it just naturally gives me that cute like bang, not the bang, the bang, the cute little bang look. So I kind of like that. But and now let's get into the clip goodness. I'm probably just gonna play some music, y'all, and show you guys how I install them. I will go ahead and just take one out and show you how it straightens before I put them in my head. I don't know if I'm gonna straighten them before I put them in my head. I guess maybe. Here's for the first clip. I love the construction of their clip-ins. Very, very nicely constructed. Boom. Open. And then you close it like so. Very easy to open and close. And it has a very comfortable fit, which you guys, I'll talk more about once I have them installed. But just kind of brushing them out. They've been in the bag, so it's giving me some tangles, but no big deal. But this is the hair in its natural kind of state. See, as it's blown out, it would be perfect if my natural hair was just blown out. It would be perfect for that. Love how it has like the kind of crinkles, gives you that kinky coarse style, kinky coarse look. Very, very nice. Also, it's thick all the way down to the ends, but in a natural way. So it does kind of thin out. I hate to use that word because like the piece, this is super thick. Like I don't know if you guys can tell, but like this clip-in is very thick. So less is more when it comes to better length clip-ins, which I appreciate. You don't need to buy like a whole bunch of sets, like a ton of this says one set is more than enough. They provide you with more than enough hair. Again, it's whether if you want thickness or you're looking for length. So for me, I'm going for some length. So I'm gonna go ahead and just straighten this piece. Definitely feel free to use a heat protectant. So I have my Tresemme heat protectant right here. And really what I'm using it for, one, is because these clip-ins, they last you literally forever. And I don't want it to lose. It's kind of coarse, kinky texture. So just spray a few sprays on that. Brush that out like so. Now I'm going to take my straightener. This is my Irresistible Me Diamond Black Flat Iron. Gorgeous. I mean, like, oh, so gorgeous. I love the straightener. Love the straightener. So it is digital, which again, we love that. No one has time to be trying to calculate the percentages on how much something is, okay? But I have it on 390, so we're gonna just put it on there for now and see. You can, of course, fold this over like this, clip this onto something, and then you'd easily be able to do the comb, chasing the comb method, where you put the comb in after the flat iron. But because I'm doing it like this, I only have two hands, so we're gonna just go through it like so. One pass, and again I folded it over so it looks like it didn't do much, but it really did. So I'm going to fold it over again. I'm actually going to do the comb method. So I'm just going to put the straightener on the clip-ins like so. Put the comb right under it. And we're going to chase it. Again, this would be a lot easier if you clip the clip-in onto like a wig cap or whatever the case may be, and then, or like on a wig mannequin, and then do the chasing method. If y'all see smoke, it's because I just sprayed the heat protector on the hair. So you may get a little bit of smoke, but don't worry. Look how silky, y'all. Is that not giving you natural silk goodness? Look at that. It still has a few kinks, so I think if we did it unfolded, it would have been good with just 2 times going through it. So I'm going to go through it one more time, and I'm not going to fold it this time. I'm just going to go through it like this. And again, I probably could increase the heat. Right now, like I said, it's on 390. Increasing the heat also could help. Because when she straightens my natural hair, I believe she probably uses at least 400. Just want to show you guys in real time so you guys can see. Hit that root a little. I'm gonna go one more time. This ain't my hair, this is fake, so I can, no, just kidding. Anyway, so I went over about 4 times, and this is what you're getting. Very nice. Look at that. I mean, the quality's there. The quality is literally undeniable. As you can see, you can definitely straighten these clip-ins. So I'm just gonna stick this piece just for demonstrative purposes right here in the front, just so you guys can see. And then I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna let you guys watch me install all of them. I just want to show you guys just a little clip a little up close of how I install my clip-ins. So as you see, you make your parting area where you need it, and you're going to open the clip. And when it comes to any of the clips, I like to have just a little bit out like this. So I try to take out the hair that I don't want clipped, that I want to cover the clip, I guess I should say. Stick it in there. Again, clip-ins are perfect for when your natural hair is, like, after you get it straightened or blowing out, when the roots are starting to kind of revert, because the clip-in will stick better there. So what I do to try to help is, I know this is super old school, and be very careful with this, but I take the part that I want the clip-in to go on, and I slightly, very slightly, just push the comb backward to tease it. Just very little bit, just a little bit. Just so the clip-in has something to grasp. So, boom, just like that. Much easier. Heard that? Clipped, boom. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Who not? Look at that blend. Look. Wait till I'm done. But look at that. That's of course just one piece. So clearly, where are you going with this? Where? But I just want to show you guys up close how just one blends. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. Like, all right, let me do the rest. I'm going to straighten the rest just how I did. I don't know if I'm going to speed that up and show you guys all that, but I'm literally just going to do the same method. And then I'll show you guys. I'm going to speed it up so you guys can watch me. And again, if you need to tease the area, which I'm going to do on this side, it's a little bit thinner, so just kind of tease that part and clip it just like I did before, y'all. Boom. You want to make sure it doesn't hurt, so adjust it as you see fit. Again, it really helps when your roots are starting to puff up. For my natural girls that have their hair straightened before they install, it really helps. But we have our first clip in. Now, one thing I will say about the clip-ins. First, let me just say, I mean, like, what clip-ins? Where, sis? The blend. It's the blend for me. It's the blend. I mean, like, what clip-ins? Let me do a spin around before I give you guys my opinion on something. It has nothing to do with the clip-ins. It just is because my hair is cut blunt. Sometimes it can be really hard to blend in your hair when your hair is cut like straight across. So that's just kind of keep that in mind if you want to be like an avid clip-in wearer, like that's like your go-to style. Don't get your hair, your natural hair cut blunt, because then it's harder to blend. Not impossible, just harder. Okay, let me spin around so you guys can see. The back, the back, the back. Annoying. Okay. I don't know what the back looked like, so. so hopefully that looked fine. If not, I'm still gonna keep the clip-in. Again, the clip-ins themselves like look great. Like again, my only thing is because my hair is now blunt cut blunt straight across, whatever, it is making it a little bit harder to blend. But girl, hit them with a ponytail real quick, pull out the side so it look real natural. Ooh. You can do a high ponytail too, but the way I install them is kind of hard. Let me see if I can. Y'all, love clip-ins. And you can change it. You can do a middle part. You can do whatever. I just kept it in the side because that's how I had it before I installed them for, you know, before and after. But you see right here, you see how you can see that? Again, I could just add another clip-in in the back and that would help. So that's a pro tip. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so as far as how many clip-ins I used one 2-clip weft in the very back. So that's one. Then I used a 3-clip, another 5-clip. Then I used a 3-clip. Then I used a 2-clip, another 2-clip. So that's 6, 7, 8. So I used about 8 wefts to get a thick look. Let me stand up so you guys can see. Again, these little pieces, that's because my hair is blunt and bluntly cut. So again, to avoid that, I would just add another clip-in piece in the back. So, but aside from that, do y'all see? Like, look at that. Look at the blend. Where is my hair? Tell me, somebody, where is my hair? Also, this would be a great time to do like a wand curl style or like a half up, half down. You can pin it like this. You cannot see where my hair ends and where the clip-ins begin. And of course, you can get the clip-ins to get even more silky straight. So I'm just going to take a piece and go over it. I'm going to increase the heat of the straightener to 410 and just show you guys. So here's what it looks like. Still kind of coarse. I like the kind of kinky look. But if you want this to get even more silky, you can. So boom, you saw how that, you see that? A little bit more silky. Let me get another piece. You see the difference? Can y'all see that? This is a lot more silkier than this. Even though both are straightened, but this just shows you can get a much silkier kind of look as opposed to the more kinky straight kind of vibe. It just depends on what you're looking for. So increase the heat on your straightener for more of a silk, or just kind of do your regular straighten one time kind of thing if you want more of the kinky straight look. I love how versatile it is. This makes me feel like, oh, scalpiana, like I got scalp inches. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you again to Better Length Clip-ins for collabing with me on today's video. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know, have you ever tried Better Length Clip-ins? Do you like clip-ins? Is that like not your thing? Are you just like a strictly wig girl, strictly natural hair boo? Like, what's up? Let me know down in the comment section below. Also, you guys, before I forget, I'm sure I've said it throughout the video, but definitely use my coupon code Kameron2020 for some money off on your order. We love to save a coin over here, so definitely use my code again, Kameron2020. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Later!